A man reaches out and hooks his fingers into the baby's shoelace, but then a big hand appears. He smiles in embarrassment. Then he continued to drag the shoelace, but the baby looks behind him for help. The gorilla gets up and walks over to the three men. Seeing that his little brother had failed, the boss gave Pete a look. Pete got the message right away. He got him out. He hooked a stick to the baby's clothes. He's about to leave the cage. The gorilla reaches for the baby. The big brother had to do it himself. He waited by the cage for 3 hours. When they fell asleep, he reached out, but he woke the gorilla up. The gorilla went straight for the gas with his unbrushed teeth. With the gorilla escorting them, the baby made it out of the zoo. A day earlier, 3 thieves had tried to kidnap a rich man's baby for a huge ransom. Through a lot of investigation, first they kidnapped the photographer who came to the house. Then they came to the mansion in disguise. Looking at the baby's face, the boss couldn't help but feel that it was a walking wallet. Then they picked up the baby. Unexpectedly, they were given a gift. The 3 of them prepared the tools. First, they distracted the baby's family. They stole the baby through the window. They handed out a storybook. Then they left a ransom note, demanding $50 billion from the rich to buy the baby back. Looking at the reward in the newspaper, the boss was very happy. By tomorrow, they'll be billionaires. Pete's got his hands full, putting the baby in normal clothes. He was just breathing a sigh of relief. Jack, who was making milk, pulled off his hat and tested the temperature on his head. The baby laughed at the funny comment. Everything was ready. Pete was going to put the baby to bed. He picked up a storybook and started talking, but after all that work, Pete put himself to sleep. The baby was left to his own devices. Suddenly, he saw pigeons outside the house. They looked exactly like the illustrations in the book, and that piqued his interest.